He's a decorated Vietnam veteran, state lawmaker, and now a judge.
It's his work as a volunteer championing the innocence of Amanda Knox that has thrust Mike Heavey into the headlines and created the most controversy of his career. Oddly enough, although Knox had her conviction overturned, Heavey seems more determined than ever to proclaim her innocence in her hometown. King 5 investigator Linda Byron explains why.
Let's welcome Justice Mike Heavey.
This is a sexual assault and murder case.
Go to a Rotary meeting anywhere around Western Washington and you're likely to run into Michael Heavey.
They announced caso closed, case closed. During the trial,
Presenting a PowerPoint titled simply, Amanda Knox, the Truth. He starts with a poll.
Raise your hand if you think Amanda Knox is innocent. Okay, that's great. Put him down.
Heavey is a King County Superior Court judge, but insists he's not wielding the gavel here.
Whenever I speak about this case, I'm speaking totally in my personal capacity only, not in my judicial capacity.
Heavey lives 4 blocks from Knox's childhood home in West Seattle. His daughter and Amanda were friends at Seattle Prep.
They carpooled together for 4 years. They both graduated in 2005.
But that connection doesn't fully explain Heavey's crusade to convince all who will listen
She's a neighbor.
that Amanda is innocent. In fact, he'd never actually met her before she became a worldwide media sensation, accused of murdering her British roommate in Perugia, Italy.
The first thing I said was, whoa. And then I looked at it and I said, that doesn't make sense.
Heavey said he soon learned there was no evidence linking Amanda or her accused co-conspirator, Raffaele Sollecito, to the murder. He joined a small group of supporters dedicated to countering what they termed the character assassination of the 2 young lovers.
That was our purpose, is to get the word out that this was a frame-up job going, it was a witch hunt going on. Literally, a medieval witch hunt that went global with our modern media.
Heavey was invited to listen in when Amanda called home once a week.
Dear Mike, I hope to hear your voice over the phone today, but if not, hello.
They exchanged letters.
I've been moved by the articles about your Rotary Club presentations, and then she puts in parentheses here, what's a Rotary Club anyway?
And Heavey didn't just write to Amanda. He wrote protest letters to Italian judges. He did it on official court stationery, knowing he could get in trouble for trying to influence a pending case. Then he reported his own potential wrongdoing to a judicial oversight board and was reprimanded. He regrets none of it.
I'm honored that I got admonishment, because it will be in the records of the Judicial Conduct Commission that Judge Heavey wrote letters to Italy to try to correct a very unjust situation.
After that, he wrote his letters on personal stationery. This one to President Obama, expressing outrage the State Department failed to protect Amanda's rights as a U.S. citizen.
They saw her paraded through the streets like a captured animal, and they did nothing.
Heavey is no stranger to conflict. People describe him as passionate, controversial, quirky. What do you think of those terms?
I think they're all true of me.
Heavey likes to push boundaries. He became a mountain climber at the age of 59. On his 5th trip up Mount Rainier, he carried a sign.
History is waiting for you at the top. Free the innocent children, Amanda and Raffaele.
Heavey's crusade didn't end when the pair was exonerated on appeal, because even in Seattle, some still suspect her.
It is absolutely not right to have an innocent person have this pall, this fog surround her, that somehow she's a bad character and a murderer.
After Knox came home, she dropped by to thank Heavey. And earlier this month, Raffaele Sollecito came too, for a small party at Heavey's home.
We were told by his agent that no one could take any pictures.
But Raffaele had a camera, and he wanted his picture taken with Heavey. He allowed Heavey to share that photo exclusively with King 5.
He was just grazie, you know, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Raffaele wrote his nickname on his name tag, Rafa, along with a little heart. Linda Byron, King 5 News.
Heavey says when he polls his audience, he's always surprised by the number of people who still believe Amanda Knox is guilty or haven't made up their minds. He plans to keep speaking out as long as people want to hear what he has to say.